5th grade. Since I've been born, they finally released the teaser for the FNAF movie being released by Blumhouse. Alright, that was a horrible intro. But I'm correct this time. Last time we were talking about FNAF, they hadn't released the teaser yet. The teaser got leaked. Everyone was shitting their pants. No one watched it because, like, they stuff like that. But it finally came out, and we finally got footage of FNAF. It's a teaser, so it was only like 47 seconds, so it wasn't a trailer. And honestly, I think they should just leave it at that. Because, sorry, my throat still ain't doing so well after Foos Fighters. Roll the footage. I was so hyped when I watched the trailer. I felt 5th grade me was starting to cry. She was like, "Oh my god, they finally made a FNAF movie!" And the animatronics look so good. I mean, when I heard Jim Henson Productions was gonna help out with this, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be like Labyrinth and Dark Crystal. It's gonna be looking so good," and they look so good. And the set even looks good. It is exactly what I expected it to be. I mean, after watching FNAF the Musical by Random Encounters, I didn't think anyone could top that. But fans, and this is certainly great. I loved seeing Josh Hutcherson as Scott Fitzgerald. That's the name of the character from the first game, and I loved seeing Matthew Lillard as my man. Well, he's not my man purple guy, but still, Shaggy's using 1% of his power to transport himself into the FNAF universe. I mean, man, this is just so crazy. This caught everyone off guard. The FNAF Instagram also released a couple of posters showing off the animatronics. Here's just one of them right now, and they just look so phenomenal. Now, one thing I'm hoping for this movie, because I'm seeing it with a friend, I'm seeing it with my homeboy, Maddox, if you're watching this, we're seeing it, bro. It's gonna be lit. So, when I see this in theaters with him, I'm gonna have just one simple request. Since the FNAF movie was fueled by fans, I'm hoping that maybe they will put some Living Tombstone songs in the movie. As you guys know, when FNAF first came out, so much music came out, but the most important channel that made the best music was, of course, Living Tombstone. Now, that's just my opinion, but they made a song for each game. They didn't have to, bro. Them and DA Games, they didn't have to. So I'm really hoping at the end credits, maybe like when Scott's coming out of there and he's like, "Oh, disheveled," they just play it. You just hear den 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 den, and you're "We're waiting every night." So I hope the movie does super well because I'm gonna see it. So I might have complaints, but because it's a Blumhouse movie, and the last Blumhouse movie I saw was that Kevin Bacon movie and 2 Ethan Hawke Daddy movies. So the Kevin Bacon movie was One of the Ethan Hawke movies were good though. Black Phone. Bet you didn't expect that. Bet you didn't expect that. Bet you didn't think that, huh? One thing I'm hoping for with these movies is that since Scott is helping out, they don't fuck up the lore. There are books in the FNAF universe, and a group of them are not canon. Some of them might be canon, the other one I don't know. I'm also kind of hoping maybe we'll see Markiplier or MatPat, because remember, Markiplier is the king of FNAF, and MatPat's the king of FNAF theories. So maybe we could see them. My sister Allie was suggesting that maybe MatPat will be Phone Guy, which they didn't really confirm that, so therefore I don't think he's gonna be Phone Guy, but, we can try. I also hope that if this movie does well, we get the sequel, we get the other location where we get to see the puppet, and I hope they incorporate the lore. Maybe do that thing I saw when FNAF was still coming out. We had these creepypasta videos, kind of like those I can't remember. I might link it at some point. There was this one video where they showed how the puppet became the puppet. Now, obviously, this was way before the lore, but if they do that, that'll be nuts. But since there is lore, I'm sure they're gonna have to show Henry Emily and his daughter Charlotte, and you know, her dying. But like, I don't know if poor Matthew Lillard. That man's playing a killer again. Hey, man, Matthew Lillard, still. See? All the Scream fans, they wanted him back as Stu. Well, we technically got him back, but he's a different murderer. He's a British murderer. Purple British murderer. Tell your kids. Yeah, I remember when Shaggy from Scooby-Doo was purple guy. Roro Raggy. Like Scoob, I guess I'm the man behind the slaughter.
Like Scoob. Like I just killed 4 children and stuffed them into suits, dude.
Roro, Raggy. What's wrong with you?
Like I'm the man behind the slaughter, dude.
I also just want to point out that I saw one shot in the trailer where like Scott was like trapped, like secured down in a chair, and there was like a saw. So like I was thinking, is that gonna connect the sister location? Because I mean, remember William did make baby to Scoop, and then you know the Scooper came and they got Michael. But like, oh my god, the lore! How are they gonna do this, bro? This movie is gonna just be conflicting to the lore. Remember, we didn't get lore until like FNAF 4? Yeah, we didn't get lore until like FNAF 4 and FNAF 5. And then we have Pizza Simulator. Well, I don't think they'll turn Pizza Simulator into a movie. I really don't think they're gonna turn Pizza Simulator into a movie. Let's be real. It's either they do or they like don't. Like, I mean, they could and connect it to FNAF sister location, but like, you really think so? And then we got Ultimate Custom Night. Is that gonna be like post credits scenes? We see like Shaggy getting ripped apart by animatronics. He's like, ah, Michael, don't leave me here, Michael.
Michael, don't leave me here! Michael! Help me!
I know the only thing that has me hyped more than seeing, you know, the game in the movie is the spring lock scene. It has been memed over and over again, and the movie does have a PG-13 rating, but that didn't stop Scott from giving us the most horrific thing I've seen in my life. Holy shit, dog. That's like freaking worse than Jeff the Killer's, like, not the picture, the origin where like he got acid thrown at him and then like kill his whole family. Hey man, shit, I hope they never make a movie of that guy, bro. They already fucked up Slender Man. Like, just don't do it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. FNAF movie. Horror. Still hoping they put Living Tombstone songs in that movie. Shit, man. Or DA Games. Anyone, bro. Anyone. We got freaking, like... Security Breach. That's how many songs we got from them. I don't really remember if, you know, Pizza Simulator got its song. I don't think it did, because, you know, it was Pizza Simulator, you know, but we got 6 Living Tombstone songs. At least use one of them, because they're for the first movie, and then when you make the other movie, you use other songs. Though I'm not sure if they'd make Security Breach a movie, considering Security Breach conflicts with the lore a bit, because we also have the VR game that comes before Security Breach, so there's lore with that, because we got Vanessa and stuff, so I think that would be separate from the franchise, considering that technically FNAF ended when Henry Emily was like, hey Michael, you're gonna burn down there with your dad. Charlotte, I'm so I'm so sorry, girlie, come here, girlie, I'm so sorry, and then dies with them. So there's that. I wonder if they'll show the Bite of 87 or the Bite of 83. So that's gonna be gory, and it's gonna remind me of Markiplier, so everyone's gonna be yelling that, was that the Bite of 87?
Was that the Bite of 87?